All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh. That's all praises to who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. Their true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father and Yahushai for his beloved Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful lake, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. The men, women, and children that truly believe. And the brother Tasabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord will, with another lesson to edify in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But the article you see on the screen says, time for a divorce. U.S. is so bitterly divided between red and blue factions that some want it to split into two nations. And this is indicative of prophecy. This is indicative of this place going down. This is what, the Lord said straight up, all unless he be divided against himself. And we're going to get those precepts, man. And this is why we're seeing this stuff come about. That stark divide between the two-party system. You got one side wanting to have this type of policy, another side wanting to do this. This whole election thing is killing the belief in the American democratic system. In addition to bringing less legitimacy to the fact that this thing works, and the world has seen that it doesn't work. So it says, while my country's currently this United States of America calls for it to be broken up into a republic dominated state and a democratic dominated one, as so radical that it's difficult to see how it could be implemented. It says the U.S. is so bitterly divided that some wonks are calling for a formal split, either into an arrangement giving states more autonomy to govern themselves, or a two-nation solution. Neither will prevail because the pain of remaining together is so insufficient. It says the last issue of its publication, The American Mind, the Claremont Institute published a series of articles entitled "A House Divided," a conversation. It says conversation. The conversative think tank says it's taking place in private among Americans on both sides of the political divide. Matthew J. Peterson argues in the introduction that a discussion of possible remedies needs to come into public light so the nation can avoid serious and sudden shocks to our political and cultural life. What remedies, you ask? The possible in desirability of parting ways. The possibility and desirability of parting ways. And this is indicative of this place going down, man. This is indicative of this place going down. This is Matthew's 12 and I had to start up on this. Matthew's 12 and 25. It says, 24. But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, "This fellow does not cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of devils." And Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, "Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation." And this is a set in stone thing. Remember, the scriptures tell you, the word of the Lord does not go out void. So when the Lord spoke these things, it's a true statement, man. Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. So we're coming on to the time where this place is about to be brought to desolation, and it's every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall he stand? How then shall his kingdom stand? You see? So this is indicative of prophecy, man. This is so prevalent that these statements are being made. Salaki. So I'm gonna jump out on this article. It says the division in the U.S. seems to have reached an insurmountable impasse. America is divided culturally, economically, and politically. It says into two separate tribes. Descriptions of a ranked, bitterly alienated nation are now a cliche. According to The View, Red America, diehard Republicans consist of the most rural and suburban religious gun-toting pro-America tribe. This tribe takes pride in America's past and prizes its culture and traditional heritage. You see, so some people are holding on to this America is great mindset, while other people, it says, if the members of the Constitution, if members relish the Constitution, especially the Bill of Rights, they enjoy high school football and hunting and proudly display the American flag. Now I'm gonna jump down to the next paragraph. It says the other tribe, Blue America, diehard Democrats, consists of progressive, urban, secular, sophisticated coastal elite, along with those who identify with set values and prize the culture capital that comes with espousing them. It says many among this tribe believe America's history is beyond redemption, marked with stains. It nevertheless ferociously attempts to expose and then remove by all means necessary. So one side is sitting there saying, America's done wickedness, and the other side is sitting there saying, get over it. That was the past. Salakia. So, like I was saying, man, let me get this. Let me get this one before I get that. This is Luke 12:51. It says, "Suppose ye that I come to give keep peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division." So the Lord is coming to divide. So this is in the spirit of the Lord. This is stuff is happening. For from henceforth there shall be five in one house divided, three against two, and two against three. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. So the Lord is bringing this division, man. The Lord put this spirit out in this world. I remember when this BLM movement was hot and heavy, and you had little Edomite kids fighting against each other, fighting against their parents on political views, and how Jake, the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, are disenfranchised, going hot and heavy, man, within the household, man. That's a full-on division, man. This is what the Lord said He was gonna do. Let me get what I had before. Isaiah 19 and I'll go straight to 2. It says, "And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." And that's what we're seeing, man. A full-on divide. And the Lord is only going to intensify this thing. The Lord is going to bring this thing to a fever pitch. Just like a tea kettle. When that tea is hot and ready, it starts to whistle. We're at the time now where this is gonna move into a fever pitch. It says, "In the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof." And what was the spirit of Egypt, or the spirit of America? Because Egypt is synonymous with America today. It follows all those things that ancient Egypt did, man. The witchcrafts. You have the Washington Monument, which is nothing but an obelisk. The all-seeing eye with the pyramid on your dollar bills. You know, it says the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof. So that spirit of Egypt is that cohesiveness, the image of everybody's in this together, and it's ending. It says, "And I will destroy the council thereof," which is going into the political system, and the council there is being destroyed. It says, "And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have some familiar spirits, and to wizards." You know, so this is what's happening, man. People are gonna start turning to their idols, man. People are gonna really start to turn towards, what they believe is right. And this is all prophecy, man. This is all prophecy. You know, just a little quick one, this is an evident sign that this kingdom is going down. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Crocodile, Shalom.